Hey y'all, it's me, Ro. These are my World Cup quarterfinal predictions. Let's get to them. Alright, so France vs. Morocco. Rematch of 2022. Based on the round of 16, I believe it's going to end the same way as 2022. France are going to beat Morocco. However, Morocco will score this time. It's going to be 2-1 to France, however, though. And France has just been looking unstoppable this campaign. Well, not to discredit Morocco, they've been looking pretty amazing too. It's just that France have just generally been looking way better, and in my opinion, are most likely going to win their third World Cup. So, yeah, France winning 2-1 against Morocco. Next up, Spain vs. Belgium. Honestly, I don't have too much to say. I believe it's going to end the same way as Spain vs. Portugal. It's going to be really close. It's not going to be too many shots on target, and overall, it's going to be a pretty tame game until like the 80th or 85th minute. Spain are going to score one against Belgium, get one past Courtois, and that's just how it's going to end. Spain win against Belgium 1-0. Belgium have been somewhat inconsistent this World Cup. Surprisingly, I just didn't think that they were going to get to the quarterfinals is all. That they were going to, I thought if anything, they'd be a team to get knocked down in the round of 32 or round of 16, so, yeah. But overall, Spain's been looking better at this World Cup. I know initially I had them winning winning the whole World Cup in my group stage video. However, I don't know if I could see them winning the World Cup. But against Belgium, for sure, they're winning this match. All right, next, Norway versus England. Now, I know this might seem crazy, but Norway, they can make the World Cup semifinals. I could very much see that. With them being able to beat Brazil, Holland looked amazing. The rest of the team played, more specifically the defense, played solid against Brazil, shutting them down. As for England, not to discredit England's 3-2 win over Mexico. However, to be fair, their second goal was mostly due to the defense doing some errors and causing some errors, which led to Bellingham scoring that second goal within 2 minutes. And another thing, I know that for Kane's a penalty to make it 3, that most likely would have never happened unless the keeper didn't mess up. If he would have just stood there and try to block the shot rather than trying to close in on Kane, there would have never been a penalty. And who knows, Mexico maybe could have turned it around and took it to extra time or took it to penalties or even win the game, really. So I have a feeling Norway's going to win this. They're going to get to their World Cup semifinal. Yeah. Next is Argentina versus Switzerland. Honestly, I don't really have that much to say for this match. Argentina's comeback against Egypt was wild. I really wanted Egypt to win just for the fact that it would have been crazy that this team, who before coming into this tournament never even won a World Cup knockout or a World Cup match ever, to not only win their first World Cup match, but to win their first knockout stage match against Australia and be Argentina, the current world champions. But I feel like it's going to end the same way as Argentina versus Egypt. Switzerland were very solid defensively. However, I feel like they're going to slip in the end after all. But not to discredit Switzerland, their defense was great against Colombia. They took them to penalties. And the whole team was just playing pretty well. However, I believe how it's going to go is Switzerland going to get an early first goal, like I'd say the first 25 minutes. Then Argentina are going to score 2 goals in like the last 10 minutes of the game to make it 2-1 and advance to the semifinals. But overall, that's how I see this match going. Yeah. So those are my World Cup quarterfinal predictions. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And, yep, that's all.